today we're chatting with Dario Frate, the designer and maker of Frate Precision Mouthpieces. And so Dario, tell us a little bit about your background, how you got into mouthpiece design and manufacturing.
Yeah. I work in the field of CNC machine since 1986. So I have 35 experience using this machine. Before setting up my company, I worked in the big factory making this part. This, you see,
Yes.
these are solenoid valves. It's a full of all very difficult pieces to make, but it is a boring job. This is a boring job like this. Another part of solenoid valves, but it's a steel or brass. But they have not the soul, l'anima, we say in Italian. The soul. Then are only a piece of material. I'm graduated in trumpet in classical music. In 2004, I visited the music mess in Germany, and I felt that it was time to change my job, to change and start with my small company. You know Dante Alighieri, Divina Commedia.
Mm-hmm.
He said in the middle of the journey of our life, we have to change something. Okay, so I decided to start with my mission. I call my mission because it's a mission, it's a pleasure, it's a passion to be able with your job to help some customer to go through some problem, and also to find I say another concept of mouthpiece, another concept of sound, another way to play the trumpet. It's different. It's another opportunity to really find solve some problem.
Yes.
That's okay.
So, every mouthpiece maker has kind of their own numbering system, and trying to figure all those out sometimes is pretty complicated. But your system seems to be very logical. You want to explain your numbering system, because once everybody understands it, I think it's very easy to decide what mouthpiece direction in your line the player wants to go. So
yes,
yeah, if
yes,
you could explain how you came up with the system and how it works.
Yes. Yes. You say it's logical. Is a clear and complete numbering system. I engrave on the mouthpiece all the details of the sides, unless they are standard code. Okay. White caps have a number from 1 plus to 6 plus. Medium and small caps have a number from 1 to 16. A letter for the cap depth, shallow, height, medium, deep, medium deep, extra deep. So S, H, M, D, X. Another letter for the rim shape if the rim is not standard. Semi-round rim has the letter S, flat rim, letter F, narrow rim, letter N, to show, to engrave on the mouthpieces all the details. The number of the thrower and the Roman number for the big bore always engraved on the mouthpiece, unless they are standard. I don't engrave standard codes. So it's a complete, it's a clear, a logical way to know exactly what you are playing. It's a different, but this is a logical way to understand it. So
Mm-hmm.
I can show you something. For example, this is a size 3HF. Do you see 3HF?
Yes.
So it's not here, close to them here is there is nothing engraved because the throat and the bore are standard. So are engraved only the number of the diameter, number 3, the letter H, that means medium height cap, and that letter F because this size has a flat rim. You see, I don't know if you can see.
Yes.
No. Okay. For example, another site, this one, the number 1 plus is a very huge cup, 1 plus, letter M, I don't know if you can see, letter M means medium deep. You can find here the code of the throughout the board because they are not standard. So it's really clear the codification. For example, this is a Flugelhorn sites. You can find here FL letter because it's a Flugelhorn large shank for Yamaha Flugelhorn, or for piccolo trumpet, another example. Let me see, let me check here. P piccolo trumpet. So every single information written on the body. So you know always that combination, the combination of your mouthpiece. There are a few exceptions that they are the easy sites. You know, maybe you already not in Miami. It was not available yet. The easy
Yeah,
site.
yes. I was going to ask if you could explain the difference between the classic and the easy classic line.
Okay, I produce several sizes, and as I told you, I engrave all the information. But I offer these 5 sizes, only 5 sizes, a selection from the classic line. For those customers that don't care about learning all the technical details, and even they don't want to learn my complete numbering system, I engrave them only by a number. Number 1, 2, 3, 5, and 7. I choose for these size a medium depth, standard rim, throughout 3.74 millimeter, and a medium large bedboard. They are equivalent of the most popular size, 1.5C, 1.25C, 3C, 5C, 7C. For those customers that, as I told you, they don't care to know all this technical detail exactly for the mouthpiece. Okay, all these 5 sizes are with the C shape of the cup, except the number 2. The number 2 is a slightly a V shape. So there is more volume, it is more close to the 1.25 for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
So the easy selection are only 5 sizes chosen from my catalog that you know is really full of sizes, and simplifying in that way.
Yeah.
I chose for these 5 sizes the backbore medium larger 102 because there is more, it's not so open like the 106. 106 is more for classical player, also jazz, also for people who also play with that backboard. The number 102 has a more resonant sound, so can be good for to play everything.
Mm-hmm. So continuing to talk about your mouthpieces, your system, and your approach. As we kind of talked about earlier, it's a really great time, and some people are, a lot of people are thinking about experimenting with mouthpieces. What do you feel sets your mouthpieces apart from, the many other modern mouthpieces that are available today?
Yeah. I say there are several brands of mouthpieces in the market. When I visited the music mess in Frankfurt in 2004, I said to myself, okay, Dario, if you find something really special, you have the right to have your space in the market. And for me, the aim is always the sound, the response enhancement to enrichment. I offer to my customer a rich, resonant sound, an easy sound emission, a great feeling on the lips. Thanks to I say the precise way I work. Like, okay, my name is Frate Precision. I really work in a precision way. Precision way means for example, I can show you this map is the great quality or the surface finish inside is really important inside the map. I don't know if you can see. It must be like a mirror inside the backbone. You see the perfection. You see the quality of the surface finishing is outside. Okay, it's only an aesthetical problem, but inside of the map is so important to get really improvement of the quality sound, everything. Also, another example I can show you, the perfection that means to make a map is important to respect the dimension. Because if I sell today this map with this code engraving, the next day, the following day, or in 2 years, I have to make the same map in that way. So by this tool, you can always see go and no go, because this has 1 centesimal less than the cap diameter, the other part 1 centesimal more. And you're always sure to offer the same maps, because the same tool that finish the throat finish also the cap. I don't use, I don't know the name in American, the tool that let the print, imprinting all this, the shape. I use a tool that cuts the material thanks to the CSC program, okay? So when you check the throat in this way, go, no go. This is the way I work with precision. I make maps in a single piece because, in my opinion, the sound transmission is better with less resistance than a map is made in 2 or 3 parts. I make only the screw rim, you see, the screw rim in ebonite to change the material. This is to change the material, ebonite. Or if a customer wants a rim gold plated, for example. This is one of the situation that I change. I make a part screw, but the body, the cap, the throat, the backbone, still in one piece. It's not that a part here. It's always one piece. The body that generates the vibration as the sound. Another situation that I make screw something, maybe you already know, is the multi-gap model. This is a way to change the gap thanks to 6 different sleeves, but I don't put here a O-ring to the coupling, but I make the thread in English, I think it's thread. Okay, so the coupling is really better, it's really perfect. It's becoming one piece, but also in this, with the moment I show you another sleeve, this is a sleeve number 1. That is written here also by the, okay, this is the view number 6. But you can see the body is always one piece. The backbone is always in one piece with all the mappies. It's not a backbone in 2 parts. Okay, this is the 2 exceptions that I make something separate, but the mappies is always in one piece. Another important thing is since the beginning in 2006, another priority for me is to offer a totally safe product. I choose, I'm going to say, high quality brass alloy. More expensive, it's more expensive quality brass alloy, and also is harder to machining by the CNC machine than standard commercial brass. But it is totally, hypoallergenic. You don't have no problem with your lips, such as herpes or other irritation. The feeling is really fantastic, really fantastic. I can show you. This is semi-worked. I don't know. This is my brass alloy without silver plate or gold plate. You can see I made this map is 2013, 8 years ago for the music master in Germany. Is like new. This is my brass alloy. You can see there are no oxidation outside. This is the same mouthpiece in the standard commercial brass. You can see the oxidation, just to show you the difference about the high quality material that I choose, and it make it's not a question of difference of the sound. It's a question only to not to have a problem with airpace, to give to the customer a real hypoallergenic product.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely. No, that is fantastic. And the next question I have here for you, you kind of alluded to this earlier, at least with one artist, Fabrizio Bassa, who is a fantastic jazz trumpet player, and I wish he were more well known in the States. But he's just amazing, and I saw he's been.
They should invite him at the ITG.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, if for someone that wants to hear artists, playing on your mouthpieces, who are some artists that they can check out and listen
to? Massimo Longhi is the principal trumpet Arena di Verona Orchestra in Verona. Has been playing Frate Precision for 10 years. Francesco Tamiati also played too for 5 years. I remember his beautiful recital, maybe also might remember at the ITG in Los Angeles with my mouthpiece. Was really amazing. And Emanuel Richter, the former principal trumpet Scala di Milano Orchestra, now professor in Lucerne in Switzerland. A great artist also, Emanuel. He played my mouthpieces on trumpet, on piccolo trumpet. Claude Ripas in Switzerland too, another great player from Switzerland. He plays my piccolo trumpet mouthpieces. Jazz player Roman Villanueva in Rome. Alberto Mandarini in Milan. He's a professor at Conservatorio di Milano, jazz player, very great player. Chris Case in Spain, in Madrid. He's from US, but he lives in Spain. Okay, Fabrizio Bosso is one of the greatest Italian jazz player, fantastic player. Yeah, I like Fabrizio because also he has a sound really lovely sound. Really lovely sound. Also, I make also French horn mouthpiece. Maybe you don't know French horn mouthpiece. I have a principal French horn in Monte Carlo Orchestra in Monaco. Principal French horn in Frankfurt Orchestra Maciej Baranowski. Principal French horn in Sicily Teatro Massimo di Palermo Giampiero Riccio, and so on. See the quality inside of the cup. It's really hard to make a French horn cup. Also, this cup is made by a single tool that cut the cup and the thrower together. So when you take the measure of the thrower, you are always sure that it is the same mouthpiece.
Now, do you make that mouthpiece with a shank that fits like Yamaha horns and
This is a European shank.
Okay.
The European shank, yes. This the American shank, I think, is a little smaller, if I remember, but this is a European shank.
Well, we are very fortunate to have a pretty large stock of your mouthpieces here at Thompson Music for our customers to try. And, we're trying to get the word out because it's a great product and it's a great sounding mouthpiece. We encourage customers to call and ask us questions, email us, come to the store and try these great mouthpieces out. And we also have the trim kits in stock for Bach and Yamaha trumpets, and they're really beautiful. It's you got to see it in person to see how great they really look. You do great machine work.
If your customer asks all the information, you send email that maybe they need a request, custom request. We will also another news I want to show you is the new This is our booster. The booster fits only this model of Mouthpiece because there is a thread here, you know. Also here we don't put O-rings. We make the booster with the thread and the Mouthpiece too. Two different ways: really heavy booster and light booster.
Okay.
This is new. If some customer want to add more weight at the trumpet, mostly I sell the other one, the really heavy booster.
Yeah, Dario, it's so good to see you, and thank you for taking the time to do this little.
Me too, Mike. It has been really nice to see you and Jesse today.
Yeah.
Of course, say hello for me to Amanda.
No, I will. Yes, yes, I will. Yes. Yeah.
Say hello for me to all my American friends. I miss all of you because every time it's really not. It's not only job, you know. When we come together, it's like a big family. Very good.
Dario, it was great to see you. Thanks so much for coming chatting today. And
great to meet you.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Arrivederci, as we say in Italian. Arrivederci.
Stay healthy. Yes.
Italy. Bye bye.
Bye bye.